Premium the tier, Pensan Latino, program time.
Yo, mis saludos y respetos, Beach Panseco Tlok Deshpa, to all my gente out there. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. There's been controversy. Right now it's all over the media talking about this concert that went down in Houston by this rapper named Scott Travis, or Travis Scott. Either way, I think I've heard of him. I never heard of his music, but it seems like he's out there and he has all these kids out there pretty much running wild. People say he's a devil worshiper. And, I guess he has priors of having I guess he likes to pump the crowd up. They have the mosh pits, getting that hostility, that vibration, that frequency on a higher level, where I guess you could feel it. According to people at the concert, they were saying that it felt like hell. And not to be a chismoso long, I mean, the reason I'm touching this subject is because, I want to send a good message out there for these kids out there, these youngsters, going to these concerts, to these places where there's a bunch of people. Don't forget, we're still in a pandemic. There's still people dying of the COVID. Careful. They were saying that security guy got injected with some drugs.
Oh, no!
I mean, man, imagine that. Now you gotta watch. I mean, you always gotta watch your back anywhere you go. I mean, that's the mentality I have. Unfortunately, you could say, I'm institutionalized or just part of life. Growing up in the hood, doing some tiempos. All that is, homies. Anyhow, yeah, man. Being in a crowd, being at a concert, at a club. Now you just gotta watch out for people to hit you with that needle, man. Wow, what is this world getting to? I mean, really? It's getting bad like that? I just want to advise people and let these youngsters know to keep their head up and be careful, man. Be careful. Rest in peace to all these youngsters, these kids that passed away. My condolences to their families. And man, it's sad that these kids paid money to go to a concert to see their artists perform and never made it back home. It's heartbreaking, that's one of the reasons why I thought I would speak up on this, because if I could get my mensaje out there to maybe get my point across, where I can make one of these kids really be thoughtful of a situation. I'm not trying to knock anyone out. To each his own. Whatever music floats your boat, dale gas. What can I say? But is it really worth it? Who is this gentleman, Travis Scott? So with that said, I'm gonna go in my little zone. Ya sabes, y vatos know. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys know how I try to make it as entertaining as possible. So ya sabes, the ritual. Keep your feet up, get your snacks, your drink, and your medicina. Whatever floats your boat, homie. Especially I tip my hat. Like I said, I hope everybody's having a good day. If you guys don't know what's going on, I try to gather as much information as I could so you guys could have it right here. Y pues, yeah, one other thing too, with all respect to any religion, anybody's beliefs, I'm not trying to preach any type of religion. I'm not trying to encourage anyone to follow a certain path. Be open-minded and just listen to the way I do it. Just because I read a book or see a movie or listen to this and this and that doesn't mean I'm a believe in that, practice that. Nah, man, it goes through one ear and not through the other. But now, however, if I like the concept, the idea, then I take it as it comes and let it grow, or take it for what it is. All right, my gente, my warriors, my little jaguars, man. You guys stay put, man. Keep on doing, what you do. Stay productive. Always exercise the mind, the body, and the soul. I know it's easier said than done, but it could be possible. Much love and respect. Let's get back to this little storyline. Welcome to my world. And let's go into this little portal, this little dimension, because Travis Scott's not the only one that got them skills, illusions. Vámonos recio.
Feel like the vibes are bit off before the show. People heading to the stage 2 hours before, and I was one of them. I was far from the stage at first, but as the countdown went down, the more pushing from 60,000 people behind me. I just had a bad feeling all along, don't know why. I was so excited to be there, but at the same time, something didn't feel right. The countdown went down to 0, and I knew stuff was about to go down. The anticipation was getting big. I was really excited, didn't know what to expect, as it being my first Astro Fest. Dropped my phone at the moment, and I was scared my phone was going to break. As I went down trying to get it, I was afraid I was gonna get knocked out. This was about 3 songs later. I had my phone with no problem, but during these 3 songs it was nothing but chaos. It was the end of the event, and I was kinda confused, not knowing people had passed away right in front of me.
Travis Scott's Astroworld. Many people are talking about it. It's actually trending right now. Why? Because of the demonic things that people saw. Believers and unbelievers alike saw the evil of that night, and they're talking about it.
That Astroworld shit was 100% a demonic ritual. Travis Scott opened a portal to hell to give a demonic sacrifice, and I'm finna prove it to you right now. First off, you literally gotta walk through his mouth to get in. That look oddly similar to this picture depicted of hell. The portal to hell to get in, right? And also, let's just state the obvious. When he was performing, behind him, there is a literal portal. And fans are reporting that when they seen this portal, that's when, a lot of people started passing out and people started to lose their lives. It's a portal right there. Also, this is his merch. It literally says portal to our world. This motherfucker been trying to open up a portal for a minute. Also, Travis been putting this up everywhere. See you on the other side. Other side of what? The portal, right? The portal to hell. The portal when you die. 8 people died, right? See you on the other side, get it? And 2 days ago, he literally released a song called Escape Plan.
One of the narratives was that some individual was injecting other people with drugs. We do have a report of a security officer, according to the medical staff that was out and treated him last night, that he was reaching over to restrain or grab a citizen, and he felt a prick in his neck. When he was examined, he went unconscious. They administered Narcan. He was revived, and the medical staff did notice a prick that was similar to a prick that you would get if somebody's trying to inject. That is one part of it. The other thing that's very important, there were some individuals that were trampled, and we want to be respectful of that. But we just ask that y'all give us time to do a proper investigation. Live Nation has stated from the very beginning that they would cooperate. They're going to give us the video sometime this evening. I spoke to my commander in homicide. So we're waiting to get that. That's going to help us. But I also want to call out to the community, kids and young individuals that was out there. If you've seen something, say something. This is now a criminal investigation that's going to involve our homicide division as well as narcotics. And we're going to get down to the bottom of it.
We need somebody to help him. Somebody pass out right here. Somebody pass out right here. Hold on, don't touch him, don't touch him. Everybody just back up. Security, somebody help jump in real quick. Keep going. Just ready. Make some motherfucking noise real quick, y'all. Stop that show! Stop that show! Stop that show! Stop that show! Let us leave! What are we trying to do? Come on! You have to go that way. Let me get this turn! Let me get this Take a move! Let me see you take care, bro! Hold on. Turn the lights on. I think I see somebody in the tree. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on. Make some noise for my boy right there hanging in the tree right there. Make some noise. Everybody put a middle finger up to the sky for my boy right in the rain.
From last night's Astroworld Festival in Houston, Texas, where 8 people were killed and many more were injured. And I'm going to explain to you why these videos are absolutely shocking to me and I believe a big problem for the concert organizers, as well as in particular Travis Scott individually. In the first video, you're going to see a young man. He's getting up on a camera rig and he's trying to get the attention of somebody in charge. He's saying that there's a serious problem. People are getting hurt. People are getting crushed in the back. And it's very sad. The sort of people near him in the crowd are like, oh, chill out, man. Someone will take care of them. And he's like, no, you guys don't understand. That could be somebody's kids. That could be your kid. They're dying back there. We need help. And then you're going to hear what's happening on stage in that first video. And based on what you hear happening on stage, we can then look at the second video. And in the second video, you can see the moment when Travis Scott notices that something is off in the crowd. The music stops. 2 individuals come up to Travis. They look like workers of the festival or perhaps workers of his, and they say something to him. We don't know what he said, what they said to him, but he shoos them away. And then the show goes on. We're gonna watch these videos and talk about why this is a big problem for the concert organizers.
Y'all were in there, bro. Shut the fuck up. Exactly right. Y'all weren't in there. People are fucking dying. I'm gonna say somebody's life. That's somebody's kid.
2 hands to the sky. 2 hands to the sky. Y'all know what's happening. Be chasing. Let's go.
Travis Scott has announced that he's going to issue a refund to all attendees of the Astroworld Music Festival. He's also canceling his appearance. He was set to appear at another music festival day in Vegas. He's canceling his appearance. First of all, that second part, to appear. So thanks, Travis, but there was no way in hell they were going to put you on that stage. So thank you, but no thanks. As to issuing the refunds, I'm not surprised. I expected this to happen. Yesterday I did a video. I expected there would be lawsuits, not just lawsuits for the people who died, the people who suffered injuries, not just lawsuits for people who were emotionally traumatized from having attended that event, but also lawsuits by people who just want their money back. When you sell somebody a ticket to a concert and they show up to the concert and it's actually
what Travis Scott said in reverse.
To the ones that was lost last night, we're actually working right now to identify their families so we can help assist them through this tough time.
To the people that passed away, I don't give a fuck. Honestly, so stop begging me about this shit. I ain't even want to make this shit. And I brought Draco.
Go time, win, dog.